Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. So let's pick up. We're still talking about seasons right now. So this tree will produce in its season when the time is right. Now, what is so important about this happening, this harvest, this producing, this bearing fruit, these times in our life? What's so important about it happening at the right time? That is probably a whole nother study for a whole nother day. Or if we were to sit down and talk, we could all give testimony of times when we probably should have waited, or when something happened, we made something happen in a season that it probably wasn't right for. So in its season is sometimes a difficult thing for us to trust. Timing is everything. God has been and is moving pieces into place that you and I may never see. But it had to be moved in order for us to progress in the purpose He's designed for us. There is an appointed time when the divine lines up with time. And I was praying about this one day, this particular, about timing. And okay, God, are we almost there? Are we there? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Like the kids in the back seat on the family trip. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Have we? I need to stop and pee. Like, can we just get off of this ride for a minute? And so I was praying about it, and I needed an image. I needed something for me to visualize this concept of God moving people in places and having to line things up. So I'm here in Godwin, North Carolina, and He is working on things across the world, lining things up and waiting on people and giving them grace and a chance to say yes. And it's like flight patterns, flight plans. So you can Google this, and I may try to share an image just so you can get a picture of it too. But if it's just for one day, if you just Google images for flight plans, it will blow your mind. And then you will understand why we have to wait and be patient for our season. Because those planes and those flight plans are so precise so that everybody gets to where they're supposed to go when they're supposed to get there. And so when we look at time from the beginning, from Alpha to Omega, from when God started creation and when the world became, until the climax of the ages when He reconciles us fully and we're all together, there's a lot of things that have to line up in between to get there. And all along the way that there have been definite points in history that things have had to line up. And that's what He's doing. That's what's going on behind the scenes. And so we get frustrated and we weary in waiting, or we weary in, are we there yet? I thought it was at this stop sign. When's the next one? But we have to trust that He is lining things up when we wait, and He has our yes. Our yes is trust. And so that tree, in order to be the most fruitful, it has to come in the right season. Has to come in the right season. So, and that is in spite of the external circumstances. And now I just thought about this. So we have a peach tree, and the peaches are terrible this year. They're rotten. They're not growing great. And our seasons this year, so external circumstances, they bloomed early. Oh, there were beautiful peach blossoms on that tree. It was the most beautiful pink. It was gorgeous. And I knew it was too soon for that to have peach blossoms on it. And it was. And if I get a peach this year, I'll be excited. But we cannot allow things in the external, so outside of the Father, to determine what season we're in and when we should move forward and when we should stop. He's the one that sets the times and the seasons. And we will pick up here tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye, y'all.